Last week I was working on a video about old coins. So I went to an antique store, and this one caught my eye. It's an ancient Greek coin from around 2,500 years ago, but the owner said it's cursed. I didn't believe him at first, but then he told me the story. Apparently it was found on the grave of a young girl who died in 1903. When her grave was opened in the 1970s, they found a small clay pot filled with these coins. The theory is that the coins were buried with her so she could use them in the afterlife. But the caretaker who found the coins started having nightmares. He quit his job, and no one else would touch them. The antique store owner bought them to sell, but he couldn't get rid of the coins because people kept coming back to steal them. So he put them in a display case and locked it up. I was skeptical, but now I'm not so sure. That night I heard footsteps. At first I thought it was my dog, but then I heard a voice. It said, "You took my fare." I knew exactly what it meant. If you take something from a grave, you must give something back. If you take money, you must give money. If you take jewelry, you must give jewelry. If you take a person, well, you know what they say. You never take a person from their grave. The next morning, I went back to the antique store to return the coin. The owner wasn't there, so I left it on the counter and wrote a note. Then I got the creeps. I felt like I was being watched. I turned around and saw this kid staring at me. "Do you know where the owner lives?" I asked. "Nope," said the kid, "but I know where you live now." Before I could react, he ran out the door. I didn't think much of it, until that night when I heard footsteps again. I hid under the covers and pulled the blanket over my head. Then I heard the voice again. It said, "You took my fare." This time it was closer. Then I saw a shadow. It was tall and thin with long arms. It reached out and grabbed my leg. I screamed and kicked it away. The shadow disappeared. Now I keep all the lights on at night. And during the day, I pretend I'm not scared. But the truth is, I'm really scared. So here's the deal. If you took something from a grave, you have to give something back. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And one more thing. If you want to see what happens when someone steals a body from a graveyard, click here. Comment below if you dare.